Ya, ahora sí. Vaya, me voy.
Ahí te van los mensajitos. Ya quedó instalado, solo falta que lo pruebes.
Ay, gracias, de verdad.
Sí.
No, sí me voy porque no quiero arriesgar. Yo creo que se va a pagar de nuevo. Espero que no para ustedes. No sé, ya le di mucha comida al gato y me voy. Voy a estar pendiente de los mensajes del grupo. Ok, muchas gracias, Mario, de verdad. Gracias. Ok, gracias, chao. All right. So just so you know, I'm about to head to a friend's house, a friend's apartment in the center of Merida because the lights just keep going out here, man. I mean, I've had it. I've absolutely had it with this place. And I'm sorry for the people that are, you know, Merida fanboys, but this sucks. This absolutely sucks, and there's no denying it. It's the lights went out 6 times 2 days ago, 6 times in a row, and the last time they came back on 2 days ago, they came back on like partially. So like the air conditioning still didn't work. Basically all the important stuff still didn't work. And there was protests, there was people out in the street. Yeah, I mean, last night the power went out twice again. Today it's gone out 3 times. And so I'm leaving. I mean, I'm out of here. I can't live like this. This is unbelievable. I mean, you can't even, there's no air conditioning. And I was reading, I think it was on Yucatan Times, it got up to 44.6 degrees recently. That's Celsius, of course. I don't, you know, whatever the hell that is in Fahrenheit, it's probably like 112, 113. I don't know. You can look it up, but I've had it, man. I've had it. And it's not because I'm friggin' American or anything like that. I mean, people in Merida here they're all pissed off too. I mean, nobody can live like that. I mean, it sucks. I have my backpack on. It's filled with just a bunch of ragtag clothes just to sleep a night or two at my friend's house. At least where they live in the center, they don't face as much, problems with the lights going out. But this sucks, man. And honestly, I know I've mentioned this in another video, but I'm just saying, like, I don't understand how, like, the stupid Train Maya is more important than having electricity for your citizens. You know? Think that I'm not a citizen, but whatever. Permanent resident, people that live here, you get the idea. So I've just had it, man. It's just constantly the power goes out. Constantly. And then my water just went out. No water. And I had to deal with the Tinaco and get a flotador and whatever. I've just had it, man. 4 years is long enough, but it's time for me to, as Led Zeppelin would say, ramble on. And that's what I plan to do. And I'm not the only one. I watched real brief. I don't have time, but I watched a little bit of Malika on the Move. She's talking about the power outages too. It's a major deal. And I'm sorry, if you have your heart set on Merida and that's what you want to, you want to come here and live here, just all this stuff I'm telling you is all available online. Okay, if you don't want to believe me or anything like that, just Google it. Google's your friend. They're called apagones in Spanish. All right, so sorry about that interruption. I got a phone call. As I was stating, everybody, you can see there's like panic in the city. It's kind of weird, but I know it's rush hour, but there really is panic. I mean, my neighbors, they're all kind of like getting together and huddling around as to like what they're going to do and stuff. I mean, this is not a good place to be right now. Bro. Okay, everybody, so, wow, this is a weird one. Okay, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to leave last night because I was tired of what they call apagones. It's happening in Merida. They tend to happen more for whatever reason. It's like in the north. So I came and slept at my friend's place just as a precaution because the lights kept going out, like on and off, on and off, on and off. And I'm like, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to, I can't sleep when there's no AC. And it's like literally 100 degrees or at least 100 degrees, with no AC. So anyway, look at this beautiful morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm on Avenida Colón right now, which is beautiful. Very beautiful. And look at the dog, stray dog. Oh man, I hate that. Well, yeah, I figured I'd record this just because it's kind of a strange hour. I'm usually not up this early. I'm usually up pretty early, but not 5 a.m. So I don't know, get to see kind of a different view at a different time of day and this is a beautiful street, So anyway. Yep. So to go back to the main problem here, a lot of people are complaining about, and trust me, including me, is the fact that, and I'm actually glad I'm recording this this morning, because yesterday on the way here, I thought I was recording, and I only recorded like 5 minutes, and for some reason I must have touched the phone by accident and hit stop recording. So I'm sitting there talking for like 20 minutes or whatever it took to get here, and obviously, the video didn't record, the audio did, because I recorded on a separate track, but it's just kind of stupid. I'm just sitting there talking and talking, thinking I'm recording, and I'm not. So, but I was heated, and I think, it's not just me, it's just a lot of people. And the issue is, 3 days ago now, the lights went out 6 times in a row, and they actually never came back on. The last time they came back on was, power came back like partially. So basically only the stuff you don't care about, like tiny little lights would work and stuff like that. But like the main things, like air conditioning, refrigerators, all that stuff, it didn't work. And the AC was like, the digits on the outside that show the temperature were like flickering, but it wouldn't turn on. So it was like this little partial electricity that came back. And everybody was complaining. The neighbors were outside. This has nothing to do with being a foreigner or anything like that. This is, all my neighbors are all Mexican. Nobody's a foreigner. They might be from other states, but they're not from other countries. And so we're out there all just kind of talking, huddled together. We had to open up the portón, the gate, manually. People wanted to leave. I wanted to go, somewhere else and sleep somewhere where there's air conditioning. And so this is a major problem. And so yesterday, lights went out 3 times. I said, I'm not going to risk it. Screw it. I'm leaving. And then the day before that, the lights went out twice. And then, like I said, I think it was 3 days ago or maybe 4 days ago, they went out the 7 times. That was the big one. And, it took forever to get the power restored. And normally they do, I always mention that normally the power comes right back. Not a few days ago, not 4 days ago. It stayed off and stayed off and stayed off. And I packed a quick little backpack and I took off. And not just me, the neighbors. Like I said, we had to manually open the gate so we could get out. And it's just a problem. It sucks. And as you know, if you've seen my other videos, I'm not a fan of the Tren Maya. I'm really not. I mean, I hate that thing. I will never, ever take the Tren Maya just because of stuff like this that happens to the city. And the government, I know that was a federal project, but still, the government could help out CFE or say FAA they could help them out and subsidize or whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything really about electricity, but I'm just saying it's obviously not good. It sucks. It sucks. This is the worst electrical, system I've ever experienced. And so, I mean, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? I'm definitely leaving. There's no question. I'm out. It's been over 4 years now, and I have a lot of good time, good memories and stuff here, but I'm just done. I can't live like that. And also, many of these times that the lights were out, I was in the middle of editing a project. It's happened numerous times. I'm in the middle of editing a project, and boom, the lights go out, the lights go out, the lights go out. If they come right back on, it's a huge pain. And I don't know. I just think in this day and age, look, I honestly have been a big opponent of the word or the term third world. I just think it's very outdated. But I will say that in terms of what's happening with the electrical system, that's why people use words like third world. This is a third world issue. I've never experienced power outages, and I'm going to go ahead and compare. I don't like comparing, but I've never experienced it ever in the United States unless it was a major storm. And I lived in Florida, okay, where you get a lot of hurricanes. And yes, during an absolute hurricane, of course, the power would go out. Would anywhere in the world. But beyond that, the power never went out. Never. Never went out anywhere else I've lived. The only other time I, was affected by power outages was in Ecuador. But they had they rationed it, meaning they had specific hours. They had a schedule to tell you the schedule was. It was right on time. So they would say the power will be out between the hours of, I think it was 9 to 12 or 9 to 2 or something like that. And then it would come back on from 2 to 6. So at least you had time to prepare your coffee in the morning or your food at night and stuff like that. But, I mean, it still sucked. But, I mean, at least you had an idea of what the hell was going on. And you knew you could sleep at night with air conditioning. And I have a feeling that their power is tied to what's called the Rio Daule. And it's the river that runs through the city. I don't know how water powers electricity or any of that stuff. But yeah, I know it has to do with the fact that when the river's really low, it affects the power. So my opinion is that the $28.5 billion that they invested in that train, which, let's be honest, is really just for tourism and to kind of look good on the international stage. Ooh, look at Mexico. They have Train Maya. That's what it's for. It's like showing off, like flexing your muscles or something like that, because it's not useful. It's just not a useful train. If it was a commuter train that actually helped move around, that need to, do things and get work done or, just travel, visit, I would be for it. But honestly, they improved the bus system tremendously here in Merida with those. I'm sure you've seen the blue buses, the Avane buses. Those are new, modern Mercedes-Benz buses. And before that, they just had awful, disgusting, really, really old, crappy buses. And so they've really upgraded the bus system. Just think what that money, $28.5 billion, could do for the electrical system. Protesters were, kind of yelling out insults or whatever you want to call it to the people that were working. And this, I feel bad for them because they have nothing to do with it. They're just workers, So while the workers are up on the trucks and stuff like that, people are out protesting, yelling things and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what I learned, and this is also sad to me. Okay, when they try to restore the power, they really do try to take care of the North first, in the north, even though it's the wealthier area, has the biggest problem. I mean, it's like, well, I shouldn't say the biggest. The biggest is in the south. But my point is, they always try to fix the north. I was reading, I think it was Yucatan Times, I'm not 100% sure, or Yucatan.com or whatever, that in the southern portions, these people are going like 2 days, 3 days without electricity. And I mean, it affects them a lot more because they are, they don't have a lot of resources. They don't money, okay? They don't have as much money, so their chicken that they have in the refrigerator or meat or whatever, they have to throw it away. It doesn't last 2 or 3 days. I mean, that's what I've been reading, that they're going 2 to 3 days without electricity in the ignored southern part of Merida. That's just not fair, man. It's not fair. They deserve power just as much as the people in the north where I live. But the whole thing's a fiasco. I mean, it really is. And so, I don't know. I just think, again, that the Tren Maya goes through a couple more states. It's not just Yucatan. I think it's Campeche, Quintana Roo, Yucatan, and I think parts of Chiapas. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, my point is, even if you broke that money up and gave a certain percentage to, Chiapas or whatever, and Quintana Roo, and that's fine. I mean, again, I don't know about electrical systems. I don't know how you upgrade them or make them better. But why? Why can't Mexico have a good electrical? Why can't they? Do they not make enough money? What is the reason? And I'm guessing, I would love to hear from a Mexican, to be honest with you. I'd rather hear from a Mexican than someone like me. I would like to know their perspective. I'd like to know what they think. But I'm guessing it's corruption. Whatever money could be allocated to the electrical system is not, obviously, it's not going to the electrical system, the electrical grid. So where's it going? I don't know. But I'm not going to live like this. I didn't move to live like, to suffer. It just makes no sense. I'll just go back to my country. And that's it. It's been a great experience. It's been a great ride. Going on more than 4 years now. Got my permanent residency, and that's it, man. I'm done. Sorry, I had to move the camera. I may venture back out to another country, but I'm definitely done with at least the southeast part of Mexico. I will never, well, I shouldn't say never return. I'll probably come back in December because I like it here in December. I like it a lot in December, but I mean, enough's enough. It's a big world. There's more to life than Merida, So what do you guys think of this 5 a.m. trip? Virtually no traffic. Look at this box right in the middle of the street. What the hell? This road here sucks. This one here is just all potholes and stuff, repaved. Anyway. So that's it. I was watching a video of, I think I mentioned it in the first portion of this clip, of Malik on the move. And I know she's been to Thailand, and of course I've always said that, I like to be able to at least communicate with the locals. I don't want to make them speak English. I don't really think that's fair, but I do want to visit at least, and definitely Japan is on my list. So yeah, now it would just be visits. I'm not going to move to Japan. I'm not going to move to Thailand. As far as Latin America is concerned, honestly, I don't know. I think I may be done with Latin America. By the way, this power issue is not just Mexico in general has been affected by this heat wave. And when I say heat wave, I think I mentioned it yesterday, I'm not sure. It was 44.6. 44.6 degrees was the highest it's been measured. So that's not good. You know what I mean? That's not good. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm doing the route that I walk down because I'm just so used to it. Oh God. As far as Latin America goes, I was saying, I think I'm done because I've been almost, no, I'm not almost all. No, I've been to like Argentina and Chile and Bolivia and stuff like that, but I mean, you know, the Colombias, Ecuador, Venezuela, Honduras, Panama, I've done all that, so I'm gonna have to go against the road here. See what happens when you don't focus? My house is right over there. That's it. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I hope you like this little 5 a.m. trip. Nah, estoy en un Caribe equivocado.